Formula One fans, thank you for watching. Paddock Headquarters here. Had to drop a very, very brief video on the manhole cover and what happened at the first practice session. So here are just a couple brief thoughts, and then I'll drop another longer video tomorrow after we get some more practice sessions and the qualifying under our belt. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the disruption and the cancellation of the first practice session? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to call it a 6, 6.5. It was really bad. The only good thing about this whole experience so far was that nobody was hurt. Thank God none of the drivers were injured, particularly Carlos. And they were able to ultimately, despite all of the time delays and the disruption, so many people paid so much money for that experience out there in Las Vegas that ultimately they did get that second practice session in, and they need to recover. So, as you know, I'm a big fan of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I want them to succeed. I know there's been a lot of issues with the Grand Prix. I do think it will get better year after year, obviously, but having that first practice session canceled, because I imagine a lot of people that went to the race because of the late hours were going to watch the first practice session, then go back home and go to bed, and then start their day the next day. And you only had 8 or 9 minutes of that first practice session. The second session came too late in the morning. Obviously, very few people. I didn't even watch it. I watched it when I woke up. I didn't stay up for the second practice session. And let me throw this in there before I go any further. I am hot on Fernando Alonso. I think he's going to have a very good race day. I'm looking forward to seeing where he qualifies, but he might be my upset pick of the weekend, Fernando Alonso. So, that being said, does Formula One have a ways to go? Yes. Was it bad? Yes. Can they recover? Yes. What ultimately people will most remember is if it's an exciting, great race on Saturday night and the positive eclipses and outweighs the benefits. And Formula One is going to have to work hard to do that. They may have to compensate some people, obviously. One of the good news, I guess good things about it, when that practice session was canceled, you had, tens of thousands of fans or thousands of fans probably went into the restaurants and the casinos and gambled. And as opposed to staying at the track and being there until late at night and then going right to the room and going to bed, they most likely poured out into the city and partook of some of the experiences in Las Vegas. So I don't know. I wasn't out there. I was hot on the opening ceremonies. I thought it was an incredible concert. But having that manhole or that water valve cover kick up and really destroy, Carlos's Ferrari and delays, it was bad. It was bad. I'm going to call it a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10. Can't get much higher than that because nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured. They canceled it off. They did get that second running eventually, and they have time to make up for it. It's not like the whole weekend was canceled. So those are my quick thoughts on what happened. More tomorrow. Like I said, I am still high on the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Hopefully they can recover and have a really, really great race on Saturday night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.